Terence Crawford, Noble, you know how we've always given praises.
Yeah, man. 100%.
We've always said that the brother is an example, a shining example in how he moves, conducts himself. Anyway, there's a YouTuber. I ain't gonna give him no credit on it.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
But this YouTuber was going hard on Crawford, like, and I'm like, let me click on one of these videos because I've been seeing bare titles and all that. And he was saying, "Yo, my man's fake and it's all a facade and he had an outside baby on his woman." So I'm like, damn Crawford, man. I get it still. I get it. Cause, you know, you're getting a lot of bread and, you know, you've done what you've done, but I can't lie to say I'm not disappointed, man, because his clean image is gone, Noble. He had a baby outside. And when he was on Shannon Shaw, he was like, I just told my woman there's one on the way kind of thing. And all the comments were like, yo, Crawford, how can you do this to you know what I mean? Because the man's name, literally, Noble, like, that's who brothers were kind of standing behind. And I know he didn't sign up for that. But I'm just like, damn, man, like, this womanizer thing.
No, you did. He did, Mark. He did. Sorry. I've got to say, he did, because once you put yourself in the public eye, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You forfeit a personal life. So if your image is, I'm with a normal cisgender, how many you got? 3 children, is it?
6.
4? Oh my God! Give
6.
thanks, all praise to the Most
High. With the same woman.
Yeah? See, right? So when you get up and you make your beds, you gotta lie in it after, innit? So he's made his bed by doing 6 children, same woman, doing a thing, no cussing, clean, da. We've been saying, yo, this is what he should be, the face of boxing kind of thing. And then if you do this, then what does that mean? That means that dark cloud is over your head now. It's like, was that all facade then? Have you had a trailer load of girl on the back office, and then this one's just catch because you thought, nah, I ain't gonna use a hat this time, or I ain't gonna double bag.
Let's play his own words, yeah.
Me to have a person like that in my corner.
But you said something interesting. You said the last one is not by her.
Right. Last one not by her.
Uh-oh. And you mean to tell me how you sit here with your eye not closed?
Things happen. Like, you know, different circumstances.
How did you walk us through it? How you go home? Hey, babe. How you do, man? How you doing today? I'm good, bud. What's going on? I brought you something. Hey, well, what's going on?
Shit.
Hey, so how you doing? Sit down. Bud, what you got to tell me, Bud?
Nigga got one on the way.
Just like that, Bud?
Shit, you can't lie. How you gonna lie? You better tell her now, or it's gonna be worse with the baby cup.
Right.
Shit, I'm just a man.
Look at him.
What she say?
What's he doing with his leg?
What she say?
Yeah. Did you yell, scream, dot your eye?
Man.
Nah, you know why this one bothered me? You know why this bothered me? You know why this bothered me, yeah? Because Crawford's woman took a lot of abuse from other people.
Yeah.
She took a lot of abuse from other boxers. She took a lot of abuse from YouTubers because of the way she looked. And people used to say, Crawford, you're getting this money. Leave her. Go and get a bad B. And I used to be like, you see, he's held a real one down. They bought a mansion, everything. He hasn't married her, which is crazy after the 5 kids, 6 kids. And I'm like, damn, like, Crawford, man. They're not married, no?
Oh my God.
With the 6 kids, and then I'm like, okay, I get it. You're getting bread. Even if a man, he's got an itch that he wants to scratch. I get it, man. You got an itch that you want to scratch. Yo, do that away. Do it so that nobody can, you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds bad what I'm saying, man. Do it.
No.
You're not embarrassing your people. We shouldn't know. Yeah.
Isn't it?
And I've said that to man before. Just do it. If you're doing your dirt, yeah. Because obviously there's certain itches brothers have to scratch. do it in a way that there's no sort of embarrassment back on wifey or even yourself, but breeding things and that. Nah, man.
That's
if you're gonna breed something, it should have been that same girl.
Exactly.
Because now what you've did is the youths now. Remember them youths that we're always bigging up? Because remember, he's got 2 sons. One of them's like the top wrestler in his area. Then he's got another one who does mixed martial arts. Their allegiances to their mom, innit? So they're gonna be like, oh, when mom's crying about the baby you've had and all that, now you've weakened them. Because now they're gonna lose a little respect for Pops, innit? And I get it. I do understand that Pops made him whatever. It's just sad that we even have to have this convo where Crawford's our guy of this generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's our guy. Look, so it's like now you've got dirt over your head and the girls are going in on him as well. Because apparently he's mashed her up still.
Oh, is she really unhappy? Well, she would be. Any woman would be unhappy about that. Look, of course. But Terence Crawford should have had the Jimmy on extra time.
Facts.
Now, I will continue to say this, and some people have said, what are you talking about, Noble? Look, I don't have children outside of my yeah? Why would that be? Well, see, no. Let's forget that. When I was in the world, I'm backing on 2, 3, sometimes 4, sometimes. Not because the woman is filthy, because I don't want no one to get pregnant. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't want no diseases, right? So I want to have fun, but I also want to protect me, most importantly, and right? And I don't want to create life for just fun. If you're planning to create life, this is intentional. So you're like, yeah, I'm having fun, and the result of this fun is going to be life. Isn't that how things are supposed to be, Mark, right?
Exactly. And not to mention, you're taking money out the house.
Come on, man.
Because remember, this gal now, bred for the $1 million man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You're getting 10 M's a fight. You're getting that Saudi. You're getting that Arab money. So now, the gal knows, you're going to have to pay me. Remember, it's percentages. So every month, that's an investment. You breed for Crawford right now. He might have to pay you $50K a month. I'm not saying it's that, but based on your income.
It'd be more than that. It'd be paying more than that.
You see that all for that moment. That juice weren't worth it, man. Exactly. Remember, now you've created a child. Who's through lust. It's a lustful child, and now he's on the outside from the litter. Remember, the litter are gonna carry a resentment to that innit?
Can I play Righteous Advocate?
Yeah, man.
So I've got brethren. He will remain nameless. That's it. You get me now. I'm getting you, right? So this brother, let me just slightly change it so he doesn't come back potentially. He's got 7 baby mama. Yeah? And he's got, between those 7 baby mama, he has about 17 children.
Damn.
Yeah? Big boy thing, boss. Big boy thing. But you know what's beautiful, Mark?
Yeah.
And this is the only person that I can physically touch and say, blessed sibling, walk on, da 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 da. Anytime there's an event, you know who I see?
All the kids.
Everybody, Mark. The mums, all the children, the grandchildren, yeah? All of them are there. No beef. All of the children are like brethren. Yo, da, 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 da. There's no one corner here, one corner there. Huh? 7. Huh? That's crazy. And every time I see him, I just stand and salute him. Because many men in this situation, I don't know, because I just disassociate with people like that. But if you're going to have 7 baby mama, and not be in their life, like, you ain't my brethren. And there's plenty of men out there that
most men couldn't pull that off. Most men couldn't pull that off. It's long, man. I'm telling any man, it's long because it's just long. It's just one big game. It's long. Doing that, if man could go back with a time machine, like I said earlier, I wouldn't never change none of my youths or nothing, but I would have did things differently in terms of how things went down. You get me? Because
Yeah.
just having more than one, it just creates problems, man.
Of course.
Creates problems. And remember, it's just long. And remember, especially when there's bread like this involved and high school sweetheart and all of that. Yeah, it's long. That's
Drums
politics,
and all
man.
that.
Major
Crazy
politics.
And then let's think again. So you've got male and female creating life. Then you've got male and another as the same male and another female creating life. You've got the man with his family. You got the woman with her family, paternal and maternal. Yeah. Times that by the dude. So that's 4 families, 2 people getting together. And then you grab another girl. That's another 2 set of family. So you've got 6 sets of family all now connected.
Yeah, man.
Multiple children, cousins, and this and that, and da. And you and not Nagwan. And you ain't trying to have a cohesive circle of a dynasty. Oh, so what happens is when 13-year-old Jamie goes to the damn high school down the road and links Janine, and Janine's the cousin, and because they don't talk and they don't know our gridiron, and they link up and they've got a relationship for 3 years, and because things are very different. Because back in our day, you link a girl, and if it's going to be serious, the first thing you do is you go meet their parents and stuff, and you go tell them to meet your parents. That's not done these days. So they will have a 3, 4, 5 year relationship, and within that time they'll catch twice. And next thing you know, oh shit, oh well, hold up, that's your cousin. We're related.
Happened to my brethren, no, but he didn't sleep with her. But he was in school, and his sister was in the year below him. Didn't even know it was his sister.
Lord, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Didn't even know it was his sister. He didn't touch her, but that could have happened. See what I'm saying? Western scratching an itch is one thing, but don't breed the thing. Facts. I mean, I'm not promoting even scratching the itch, but it's facts what you're saying. Has anyone heard from the girl? Maybe it was her intentions. She came up. You won't hear from her unless you don't pay her. And Crawford's not that kind of man who wants his business in the street. It's only come out because someone done some heavy digging. D42, sometimes the youngers have more maturity than the elders. They know their half siblings aren't to blame for the dad's lack of self-control. D42, I wish that was true. I can't get too personal on this thing, but the situations I've seen, they never accept the half sibling. When dad steps out, that half sibling, man's refuse. It's like they think they're going against mommy. You see what I'm saying? It's like they think they're going against the mom. If they rock with the sibling, it's best not to be in that situation. What did they say? You have to crack a lot of men have had to crack a lot of eggs to make an omelette. But what happens to those eggs that they cracked? You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
D42, not in all cases, but I've seen it in some families. Yo, it's just a horrible situation, D. I personally, listen, I just couldn't do it, man. And I don't get it twisted. Crawford's a man, probably in training camp. You check your bank, you jump into your online banking, 10 million. You know what I mean? You can book a flight literally to go anywhere right now. Like, there's things, it's going to be hard. I'm understanding it's going to be hard, but shout out Fresh Kabar. Fresh Kabar dropped it a few months ago. He said, yo, the strongest wills require the, what's the saying? I can't remember the saying, but Thanos is saying, the strongest decisions require the strongest will. Something like that. So, Crawford, I'm more on the side of the fence of a Crawford. I'm not saying you can't. No, you can't. But if you're gonna,
you can't what? You can't what?
You can't step out like that. Let's say that. If a man's stepping out, because it's difficult, because a Crawford, it's difficult. You get me? So let's say you come across
elaborate simply.
What I mean, it's difficult is,
come on,
your baby mother, she's bred 5 times, 6 times. His baby mother whatever I say, it's gonna sound mad. She's
different to what he initially met.
she's got 6 children, so it's his. I still believe that's the love of his life.
Yeah.
But he's up. You get me? He's up differently. So he's saying, you know what I mean? He's saying, yo.
No. I don't know
Noble's not letting me get away with it, you know.
Nah,
go on, Noble, go on.
Nah. He's up now. It's like that's his
No,
love
but
of
he's
his life.
up, man. He's up on a financial level. He's
Yeah,
up on a
so-
fame level. Get a throw in it.
Of course.
I'm talking about. Remember, he's seeing.
Okay.
Imagine like you're seeing something
Mark,
that
let me
you
stop you there.
desire. You get me?
Let me stop you there. Let me
Yeah,
stop you
man.
there. Let me stop you
Yeah,
there.
man.
Gal are throwing it at you and me as it is already, right? And we ain't famous like that. This is before the internet thing or whatever. Yeah, what are you talking about? So to have money, like, of course, I get ya. There'll be a higher level, yeah, a thing that you would be like, yeah, it ticks all the boxes. That's just my willy. That's just my willy thinking. And again, if we're talking the thing, you're back on the 3 Jimmy hats, man. Come on, people. You're breathing
Or even say to her, or even get a contractual. Matter of fact, it's hard, but it is. There's temptation everywhere you look.
Of course there is, man. Of course.
Even with what we do here, you know. I remember one, like you said, 4 business.
Yeah, man.
One girl messaged me, you know, and she's like, yo.
Come on.
She's like, yo, a king like you needs to be taken care of.
You know what I mean?
And I left her unseen still, but I remember just thinking, yo, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're coming at man, innit? Now, of course, you could be an agent. You could be an agent. See what I'm saying? However, Crawford, man. The man. Your bread, it's crazy because now your girl, she's gonna forgive you, but it's not gonna be the same, man. She's gonna forgive because at the end of the day, you can't take away. You know what I mean? Like he's held her down, man. Matter of fact, let's pull her up still. Let's pull them up.
Put them up on the screen.
Yeah,
I'm also doing that. As I said, I'm still going to play righteous advocate. So with all of what we've said, you know, with even my personal experience, the difference is how it's done. So if Crawford is, because he's told her now, right, the children aren't going to grow up as the same age, right? If it's done in a responsible way, now it's obviously then down to the children to accept it or reject it. But if it's a case of, look, I messed up children, blah blah blah, but this is what it is, right? This is going to be your half brother or half sister.
He may be able to say to wifey, listen, it was a mazza, you know. My head took me differently, like, you know, you got my heart, but my head took me, you get me, like, and I weren't thinking. And she may allow the integration of the other child. But remember, a lot of women will be like, nah, safe, but I don't want nothing to do with the child.
Do you know what she looks like? Is she
It's on the screen right now?
No.
Oh, Crawford ain't breeding nothing non-black. I could bet that.
Well,
Crawford ain't the brother's pro. He's pro like us. He ain't breeding nothing. No, but he's not breeding nothing outside.
We did not think that he would be stepping out on his wife, Mark.
True.
With up to 6 children. So if we didn't think he was going to do that, and he has now got the thing preggers, huh? Then why wouldn't it be some Latina from flipping Venezuela? Huh?